The HACR Annual Symposium has been almost 3 years in the making, and it started the day when Jim Murin, the chairman and CEO, came to Washington, D.C., came to our office.
The U.S. Latino Hispanic community represents the 7th largest economy in the world.
Today, 1 in 5 women in the United States is a Latina. By 2060, that number is going to be 1 in 3.
I say this with no disrespect to anyone, but I always felt like I had to be smarter and better than everyone else. There was no choice.
Our first business session today is a conversation on the CEO action for diversity and inclusion. You know, the Hispanic Association on Corporate Responsibility was proud to be among the 150 who have signed on. It's now over 400.
Diversity is not always ethnicity, it's also backgrounds, it's cultures, it's sexual orientation. There's a lot of different ways to look at diversity. And what we found is at the employment level, there's certainly now more than ever an openness to it. And I think everyone says the right buzzwords, but I think what's still lacking is execution.
Face the data. Face the data in your workplace. Track things like pay equity. Look at it, but don't be afraid to look at it.
It is our flagship forum of the HACR Symposium, our HACR CEO Roundtable. For the first time, we have a woman CEO. That's right.
What I think the most important part of the conversation has evolved to, which is actually to move from talking about diversity to talking about inclusion, is everyone comfortable being part of the organization, bringing their selves to work, and having a voice that will be heard. I actually just heard an analogy a couple weeks ago that I love, which is that diversity is being asked to the party, inclusion is being asked to dance.
You know, we're in Southern California, where most of our employees, it's a very diverse community. And you know, we should look like our community. We should look like our customers who are paying our bills. I'll take it a step above that. I think our investors increasingly are making that an issue. So the whole topic of ESG, right, environmental, social, and governance perspectives that a number of large investors like the BlackRocks, of the world are bringing to this. That's adding pressure to all publicly traded companies, at least, to really think about these things as part of the broad suite of how we are socially responsible.